The Woman of a Word epitomizes for me selfless service without need for reward or recognition or compensation of any kind. And for me, Joann is a perfect example of that. Whenever somebody is in need, she's the first one to say, "What can we do to help?" And she jumps right in regardless of how busy she is.
I'm Joann Steidinger, and I live in Cedarburg, Wisconsin with my husband Steve. We have 3 adult children and one adorable 2-year-old granddaughter. I grew up in a tiny little unincorporated town called Hubertus out in Washington County. I graduated from Hartford High School at 16 and became a first-generation college graduate when I got my bachelor's degree in environmental studies and business. Unfortunately, Northland College, where I went, is closed last month after 130 years. But I went on and got my master's degree, MBA in finance after that. I worked at Northwestern Mutual for 17 years, and in about 2004, I became a freelance writer.
She will sort clothes at Family Sharing or serve women and families at Family Promise. She's worked with Angel Tree Prison Ministries every Christmas. She was the vaccine coordinator during COVID at Bread of Healing. And she's gone to Cancun to do service work there. And she's worked with Habitat for Humanity. And as the chair of the Crossroads Mission Ministry team, she's been involved in dozens of organizations and trying to meet the needs of those organizations through church efforts as well as her own.
I became a freelance writer in about 2004, and more recently I am specifically doing grant writing for local nonprofits. And that has given me an upfront view of the community needs that are in our area and the important role that nonprofits play in meeting those needs. I'm also a non-musical member of the Festival City Symphony here in Milwaukee. One of the most rewarding experiences I had as a volunteer is I was able to serve as the volunteer vaccine coordinator at the Bread of Healing clinic in Milwaukee. A team of us were able to administer thousands of vaccines to people who would have otherwise not had access. They were especially homebound people who were disabled. They were very elderly. There was nobody else in Milwaukee that were giving COVID vaccines to the homebound at the time. A couple years ago, I filled in a role as an interim grant writer for Cathedral Center, and that's when I really became aware of the incredible disparities in Milwaukee and the trauma that the women experienced. You can't understand it unless you live through it, and I can't, but I got a closer glimpse of it. When we are blessed with gifts, as Christians, we are called to give them, to be a blessing to other people, and to use those to help people that don't have what we have. As you navigate this very challenging chapter in your life, remember you are worthy, you are loved, and you are cared for. And you are in a place, the right place, where people are here to support you and care about you and care about your success. This is temporary, and you will get through this. And just trust that God has you and is with you along the way.